All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I sure am. It is in that perfect time of year where winter has quite not hit yet, but summer is fading away. And today I have got a very cool, very versatile floor plan for you. This is the 2025 Wildwood Heritage Glen 314BUD, the BUD. And what's nice about this is it's going to be a bath and a half travel trailer with an outdoor kitchen. However, the kicker is to this is that back bunk room is going to be easily converted into like a home office or something of that nature. So if you guys want a little bit more versatility out of it, want to kind of customize DIY a few things, you are able to do that because they have the Versa sofa in the back that is removable, and you can leave that slide bare if you choose. Or if not, you can do it as intended for a bigger family like myself. Now, what's nice about the Heritage Glen and also the Hemisphere, which is going to be their sister product, exact same thing, just with a couple different decals, is they are going to get a fiberglass roof. So you are going to have a little bit of a higher end construction there, you know, a little bit more puncture proof. It's about 40% thicker. There's a whole lot of good things with the fiberglass roof for you. Aluminum frame construction, I don't know if I mentioned it, but a bath and a half with 2 entrances and an outdoor kitchen. And to keep down on weight, they did not put a slide into the bedroom. However, in order to still maximize that room, they put the bed on a VersaTilt, meaning it kind of goes wah and moves on up. But I will put the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes down in the description. So make sure to check that out if you are interested. I'm also going to put a link where you can access some dealership locations along with a price for someone I trust. So whether you are in, you know, Michigan or in Texas, I'm going to get you hooked up, you know, with somebody good there with Funtown RV. I think you guys will have a good experience with them. Great people down there. But anyway, it's the 2025 Heritage Glen 314BUD, and right when you walk in, they have a new 2025 decor. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are, so drop a comment on that. And if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. I try to show you guys as many as possible, so drop some suggestions. I did have a lot of people recommend doing some more travel trailers, so you know, here we are. So kitchen over here, entertainment back behind me with the fireplace. It's also got a 60,000 BTU furnace as well, which is pretty incredible. Bedroom on that VersaTilt with a full bath, and then your half bath and your bunk room back there. I'm actually going to start the tour back in the bunk room. I think that's pretty fitting. So if you don't like the bunk, probably not getting the floor plan. So first thing that I notice is you obviously have the slide out right here, which is going to create a lot of kind of, you know, rainy day space. If the kids are trapped up in the camper, you guys aren't climbing all over each other to, you know, to kind of stay entertained. You have a little place where you can put a TV with all the appropriate plugins. You also see you have some good storage there as well, which is always nice. As someone that's got, you know, 4 kids running around at home, this is, you know, all very valuable. They can hook up their PlayStations, play their Fortnite, and kind of do their thing. You also have a little bit wider of a bunk model, and it's also got the kind of a squishy little foam mattress there to it. Window right there with the shades that do come down, so if they want to get their Dracula on, they got no problem doing that. Stop the old skin from sizzling. Emergency exit here out the back, and they're also utilizing a barrel roof system, so it's going to be a little bit taller here in the middle. I'm guessing probably around 6'6". But this is where I think this floor plan gets really interesting, is normally brands will have a fixed bunk on top and bottom. This one uses the Versa couch, so you can pull it out to utilize all the space for a big queen bed, or completely remove it, you know, put dog kennels, put a desk, get some work done on the road. And then this, you can lift up and it latches in right there and right there. And now you got a, you know, way to keep kind of the headroom, so you can, you know, do some, you know, little movie action. Actually, here's a little, there you go. Give you a little showpiece on that. So that's what some people, you know, do right there. Yeah, there's the dog kennels. So I think this would be great, you know, whether it's an office on the roam used for a bunch of kids, or, you know, if you're an animal lover, you got all the places to put it. Now heading back into kind of the main area, you know, your kitchen and dinette. You have your seating on the left, kitchen on the right, but before you get there, you have a half bath. And what I like about the half bath, it's got a great place to show off a bowling gun, baby. But it's also backlit, it looks nice, and you have shelving, you know, for, you know, if that was like soaps or whatever the heck you put back here. I don't know, I'm not very much of a fancy guy. But you also have the stainless steel, and I like that brushed nickel look with the black faucet. I do think that looks really sharp. porcelain foot flush throne right there. And then you have your own entrance. So whether you guys are, well, it's locked right there, and I don't want to mess with it too much, but you have entrance inside and out. So if the kids are, running around, they can just dirty up that area as opposed to the whole unit. You also notice you have the strip lighting here up top, which I'm a big fan of. They're also going to be dimmable, and you see accent lighting there above the slide. But what do you guys think between the brown, which is going to be kind of like a maple, I'm not sure what the actual name is, and then the black accent? I think it looks pretty darn sharp. They're also utilizing that European style window that is going to be the square. So aesthetically, I think it looks nice, but also allows you to get a little bit more, sun if you would like it. They're also going to be tinted, and then they have that blackout shade right there, again, in case you want to, block out that sun. Oversized U-shaped dinette that drops down to make even more sleeping. So if you have, extra buddies or a funkle or, whatever you got going on, you can sleep them. Plenty of storage here up underneath. And then I did get asked to sit in this so people could kind of see like size reference. So what's nice about this, as you can see, I'm a fairly big guy. I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. I got a big old belly here, unfortunately. And I'm not pressing up against it. Playing some euchre, playing some cards, kind of doing my thing right there. And then flip it around over here. You have a pretty darn comfortable sofa. So these bottom parts are going to be a little bit more stiffer. But then this is going to be super squishy. So it's nice, kind of a little 1-2 punch for you. It's also going to fold out to make, again, extra sleeping. So you could probably sleep like 8 people in this floor plan, I would imagine, fairly darn easily. AC, it's going to be the 15K, and what's nice about that is it's also going to have the dump valve, so if you're not going to be using the bedroom for a while, you can kind of open this up, close that door, and just hog all the cool air back here into this room. You have a little bit of storage, so you're going to get one of these here, one of those there, along with a fuse box and a 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator. Now, if you're not familiar with these, it'll run off of the solar, it'll run off your battery, or your truck driving down the road. Now, this does have an optional solar package if you would like. You can get a 200 watt solar panel. It's also expandable up to 500. So it just kind of depends on, how you're using your unit for how you might want that. Nice little microwave just to get the job done. You have a fan and a light, the 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixins, and then you have a little place, for a couple pizzas. I also enjoy the backsplash on this. I think it does look pretty darn sharp, Rooney, if I don't say so myself. Hard wrap plastic. So you're going to notice nothing's going to be able to get into the countertops as, if something spills, if one of the kids knocks something over. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You also have the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the little whirly gig right there for the drying rack. Hitting those dishes from all angles. And then you have some storage. You got access to your plumbing back behind there. And then you have pull-out drawers over here as well, which I think is a nice, little added touch there for you. Control panel is going to be up here on the wall, and when you see this kind of little nubbly right there, that is going to be the dimmer. So if you are sitting down on the sofa, snuggling up with honey buns, shut down the lights, turn on the dimmer, kind of set the mood and have yourself a good night. Awning slide-out controls, all your different lighting right there, and then of course, your tank fills are all going to be located right here, along with your JBL speakers, so you can get this thing absolutely bumping if you choose to. There's going to be one right here, and then one right there as well. Flip it around. This is going to be your entertainment section. You also notice the hooks for your jackets and whatnot over right by the door, but pretty good sized TV with my favorite brand to say, the old Sansui. It's also, nope, it is fixed. I guess that makes sense because it is on that angle. And then you have a fireplace right here. Puts out about 50 or 4,800 BTUs of heat, so otherwise it'll heat up about 500 square feet of RV. And in an RV this size, it'll heat up the entirety of this room, absolutely no problem. Possibly even the whole camper, depending on what the temperature is. I have it on right now on low, and I'm actually getting pretty darn roasty and toasty. It's also got that mirrored reflective finish. You can check out the old Skechers, baby. Another window over here is going to double up as an emergency exit. You also have another emergency exit over here. And again, don't forget the fact that you do have the blinds on all the windows. Versatile control for the bed will be right here, and I'll show you a little bit more of that here in just a second. This is going to be your main bath. You see you got plenty of room to hang up your towels. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the corner radius shower, but I'm going to hop in there here in a second and show you why this one, if you're going to have one, is the one that you want. Porcelain foot flush throne there, and it's in a spot, you know, where even if you are a larger adult, you know, you can sit down and do your business. You even got a little bit of wiggling and jiggling room. What's nice about this too is they actually use the 60K Suburban on-demand hot water heater, which is the same one that they actually use for their massive fifth wheels or even the destination RVs. So you're going to get a ton of heat. Oh, that's nice too. Look at that. All that access to the plumbing. Oh, that's all real easy. But what's nice, yeah, it's basically instant heat for as long as you want it. And that thing can get up to, you know, shower hot enough for your wife to enjoy. Because if your wife's anything like mine, she pretty much likes the skin to boil, which is insanity. It's like one of her only flaws. Psycho. Right there, 6'5". But this is what I was talking about for the size. I mean, again, I'm not a small guy, but if I like press myself up against this wall, I mean, you can see I've got a ton of room in here. So that's why I was saying I'm not a huge fan of the corner radius shower, but if I am going to get it, it better be this one, because this is the one that you could actually take a normal shower in. Okay, now here into the bedroom. This is what I'm talking about with that VersaTilt. So this is going to be in daytime mode. They don't have a slide out in the bed, but you still want the space and the open feel of it so you can actually get dressed. And that's what this allows you to do. It's going to be on a, I believe, a 17-inch lift, 14-inch lift, something like that. But it actually gives you this walk-around room. And then you can lower it down, and it'll pretty much get rid of this side here. And now you are, you know, kind of in sleeper mode. Both sides are going to have hanging room. Also notice how it opens up in the back to USBs and some outlets there too as well. And you have the pull-out drawers there, which is going to be nice. You know, as it says right there, notice that too, hands-free, so that's nice. For CPAP and device charging. You're going to have your TV backers going to be located over here. That basically just means they put a, you know, like a 12 by 12 kind of wood block, so that way you can, you know, hang up that TV. You have your satellite, and then your outlets there too as well. Now let me go ahead and lower this bed down. Notice the storage there too. But all you do is just hold it like that, and you know, you just do a little bit of a waiting game. Not too long, not very loud, just kind of easy peasy. And now you got, you know, a little bit more sleeping room, but that's about what the difference is right there. And I think that's a pretty good little feature to have that not every RV does. Window at the front cap, you can see obviously the blinds are down right now, but there's not too much you're missing. I'm at an RV manufacturer, so just gravel lot, a bunch of RVs sitting out there. But drop a comment, let me know what you think. Again, this is the 2025 Heritage Glen 314BUD. And then I did forget to mention secondary AC on this one there too as well. But now I'm going to go around the outside, show you what she's all about there, and we're going to keep on moving. So again, if you miss it in case on the first time, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. Again, it's going to be an aluminum frame construction with the fiberglass roof, optional 200-watt solar panel that can go up to 500 if you choose. The axles are also going to be on a wide body stance. They're going to spread out just a hair. And basically for you, what that's going to mean is a smoother ride, an easier transition when you're smoking some potholes going 75 on the highway, you know, driving around. Just a little bit more comfortable, a little bit less rattling. So you also are going to get a 3/4 molded fiberglass front cap. It's also got the paint that's on there. You're going to notice you have those LED strips, the big old window for that big old view there in your bedroom, along with a rock guard and an area where you can put up to 2 batteries. So if you choose, you know, you can upgrade that up and give it a little bit extra juice. 2 propane bottles. You're also going to get your power tongue jack with a little light there if you choose. Heated and enclosed underbelly as well with your power stabilizing jacks here on this one. So extend and retract. Massive pass-through storage for a travel trailer, that is for sure. I also like the fact that it shows off the aluminum frame construction with it being welded at all points, and it does have the linoleum here down on the ground. It's not just, you know, kind of exposed wood. It looks pretty clean cut. This is going to be the lighting for the strips there up front. You also notice you have a couple outlets and then a battery disconnect there on the other side. Your low point drains are going to be located right over here, and this is going to be the solid steps that you can flip up into the doorway. So if you're not familiar with that, basically they go up and away. Just they're not kind of the flimsy ones like you see there in the back. So I like having that here, especially for inclement weather, or if you're a little bit older, carrying in groceries, whatever. It just makes life a little bit easier. You're also going to get a 25 mile per hour wind resistant door there too as well, with a black tank flush. So if you're not familiar with a black tank flush, that's basically going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. This is going to be the back end of the Suburban hot water heater. So again, tankless, 60K on demand, really hot showers, really quickly to hot showers there as well. The JBL speakers here on the outside to get you nice and a bumping, and then you see the LED lights here underneath this awning. That is a pretty good size. You're also getting no slide outs over here on this side as well, which is going to be nice, you know, to set up some picnic tables, you know, just kind of have fun in general. Now let me, I'm not sure how this got closed. I thought this was just open. Good, just making this video. All right. So now we got the outdoor kitchen, and this thing really's got everything that you need. I also like the fact that it is going to be having the metal out here. So you're going to have your bottle opener. You're also going to have a little griddle that pulls out on that little slider tray really nice and easily, along with a couple outlets. So a good place to put, you know, your buns, your burgers, easy to clean. Heck, you could probably even throw, you know, skin a fish up there and you'd be ready to roll. Look at that. Good storage up there. And then you're also going to have a refrigerator for probably about a 60 rack or so, no problemo, and you're ready to rock. This is going to be the control for your other stabilizing jacks. So extend and retract. Here up on the back, you have a 2-inch receiver, so that way, you know, maybe you can put up like a bike rack or something of that nature. You're also going to have a fully walkable roof, so you do have the Lippert on-the-go ladder prep to get on there, making life just a hair easier. Runs you about $300. And then you're also prepped for the rear observation camera. I recommend getting the Furrion S Vision. It's basically has some distance markers you can see behind you. Suction cup that bad boy right onto your windshield and get driving. You also have a one-way mic, so that way you and the missus aren't yelling at each other. Park cable, satellite hookup, another black tank flush, city water connection, fresh water connection, and then your exterior shower. Now you are able to add slide toppers over here on this side if you choose. That's basically going to be a piece of awning that goes from there to there and prevents debris from you know, causing yourself a leak. Right there, you notice how it's going to be on that Y, so that way there's going to be your dumping station there for you. Your other one's going to be located right there. And this is the other end of that pass-through storage with the battery disconnect and all the stuff, all the place for your stuff. 9,097 pounds dry. Cargo carrying capacity of 2,360. So not too shabby there. It weighs about, what is that, about 11.5 or so GVWR. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope to catch you next time. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Heritage Glen 314BUD. Have a great day. See ya. Meow 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 meow.